Well, hello Vamps. Today is a very special makeup tutorial. Today's makeup tutorial is for the NYX Face Awards 2015. My makeup look today is Nexus, Goddess of the Night. If you look at NYX's website, you'll see NYX is short for Nexus, inspired by the Goddess of the Night. So if you're interested in some godly makeup, stay tuned. And let's make some nightmares happen. Okay, Vamps, so to start, we're going to take a hairnet. This is because we will be using a wig later, and we don't want our real hair to get in the way. Plus, it keeps the bangs out of your face if you have them, which is amazing because nobody really wants that waving in their face when they're doing super intense fun makeup. Next, we're taking Cerise Face Cream. This is about 14 to 16 bucks at CVS or your local drugstore, and we're going to take that on a Real Technique stippling brush, and we are just going to stipple that all over. This is the only face cream I found that doesn't freak my skin out. So next we are taking MAC Mineralized Primer in the pink tone and a paddle foundation brush, and we are just going to evenly apply this all over our faces. If you're a darker tone, use the gold one instead. It just works better. This is just going to seal off our skin because we're going to be doing some pretty heavy makeup. For instance, glue sticks. We are going to glue our eyebrows down. Now, when you're doing this, just make sure to evenly coat it and push your eyebrows back, and then clean up any of the excess around your eyebrow. It doesn't have to be perfect because when you put something like a lipstick over your eyebrows and they're glued, it's going to break down the glue a little bit, so it's better to kind of touch it up later. Next, we're taking NYX Cosmetics lipstick in 01 Simply Red. And we're just going to go over our eyebrows. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not making 3-point arch eyebrows on fleek. We're just covering them, so there's a little extra product to work with over our eyebrows. Now I'm taking a Bare Minerals Heavenly Blush Brush and NYX Cosmetics Translucent Powder, and I'm just pressing that into my eyebrows to set the glue and really push that red in. The red will also help cancel out the tones of our eyebrows. Now I'm just taking Simply Red from NYX again, and I'm just putting it all over my face in every which way direction. Just make sure that it's evenly all over the place. I like to start with a lot of lines and then kind of fill it in like a coloring book and just go all over. Make sure that it's even, and just make sure that if you blend it out, there's not huge gaps like where you can see skin. Because when you blend it, those will show as like a thinner coat. I'm also going to get my ears, and I'm going to work it down my neck as well, because we want our ears to be the same color, and we don't want 80s mask face, so we will be working that down our neck. Now I'm taking MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just spraying that all over before I blend it out with a cosmetic sponge. This is not a beauty blender, it's just a standard cosmetic sponge. It's a little bit stiffer. I don't usually use this one unless I do special effects looks with a cream base, like this lipstick. So it's just a little stiffer, and with normal foundation it picks it up. But for lipstick, it's fine. We're just going to blend that every which way, make sure it's even and all over, and it's just going to look amazing because it's cream and it's going to look fantastic. I took my jacket off because it's a pretty pricey jacket and I do not want to get lipstick all over it. Now I'm just repeating everything that I did the first time with the lipstick, and I'm just really concentrating on any spots where there might be a thinner layer. This is just to layer up the lipstick and make it more of a brighter red instead of translucent. You can do this as many times as you want till you get the tone of red you need. Now I am taking NYX Cosmetics Vamped. I think it's a lipstick. It just said Vamped in black. It looks exactly like the lip crayons, so I'm just going to say it's Vamped in black. So I am going to contour my face out with this black color. So we're using this as if it was your darker contour color because we made our skin red. So we kind of have to use something darker to contour, and we kind of have to spoof up the highlight and contour faster because it's an odd color. I'm just Fix Plusing again, and it's just going to help melt everything together and blend in evenly. If you try to beauty blender your face out with a dry beauty blender, it's going to pick up a lot of product. So all that time you put into putting all that product down, it's going to rip it off your skin. Now I am taking a Bare Minerals Precision Face Brush and NYX Cosmetics Translucent HD Powder again, and I'm just going to set my whole face before I go in for a second time to contour. This is just going to really give it like a sandwich layer, if you will, to really grab onto and not blend into my skin as much. When you use things like lipsticks or cream bases with color, they like to kind of bake on your face and mesh together. So it's good to put more than one layer and really layer that on. The second layer, I like to be a little bit more precise while placing it before I blend it out. But because there's that layer of powder between it, it's going to really stay and show up better. So I'm going to do the sides of my forehead, across, rounding my forehead out, down the sides of my nose, just the bottom of my nose tip, under my cheekbones to the top of my ear. I kind of go from the very top of, like, above my ear to the corner of my mouth when I do drag makeup. I'm just eliminating my masculine jawline and blending that down my neck. And then where it looks like I have that super 90s facial hair statement on my chin, we're just going to be blending that side to side and then downward. I like to put a little under my lip just to make my lips look fuller. Then we're going to blend our nose out. And it's okay if this gets a little messy because we're going to go in and just touch up the areas that we need after with the red and another highlight color. So don't worry about it if it looks too messy. One thing that creams are really good at is layering on top of each other, so don't worry about it. Now we're just taking the Simply Red lipstick from NYX, and we are just putting that where our highlight is just to touch it up and get rid of some of that darker tone we don't want. Now I'm going to Fix Plus my face one more time, and we are going to go in with Strawberry Milk Eye Crayon as our highlight. This is a nice, glowy, shimmery pink color, and it is perfect for this red goddess look that we are going for. So we're just going to put that where you would normally put your highlight with a cream contour and a highlight, and we'll blend it out with a beauty blender after. So I'm kind of doing this, the triangle shape under my eyes, down the center of my nose. Just really packing that on there because I like that to be more of like a brighter spot of a highlight. I'm going to do the center of my forehead and really pack this on too. Don't be afraid to like really pack it on because when you beauty blender it out, as I said before, it is really going to melt together and look like a consistent color. I'm also going to do the center of my chin and then just right under my cheek highlight. Here I'm just showing you what the pencil looks like. It is called Strawberry Milk eyeshadow pencil from NYX Cosmetics because it is the NYX Face Awards, and we're just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. And blend and blend and blend and blend, and then put some more translucent powder everywhere. When you do oil-based looks, you need a ton of powder to press into that to make sure it ain't going nowhere. Now I'm going to use a cheap product because the only place I can get NYX close to me where I can actually touch the products is Ulta, and I live in the middle of nowhere, and it's 3 towns away from me, so I grabbed as many things as I could to do this video, so I hope they're happy, but this is a Mayron product. It's just one of the Star Blend powders in white. And I'm just going to put that over all my highlight spots to set them and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now I'm taking the gray star blend powder and I'm just going to go over my contour to set it a little bit and amp it up just the tiniest bit so it looks a little bit more intense. Because if I'm doing drag, I am doing drag, and you would not see that before I put these powders on top of it. And unfortunately, the Ulta by my house was really picked over, and I did not have time to order online, so... Next, I am taking NYX Cosmetics eyeliner in the color... What is this color? Black Shimmer. I don't know if they still make this color. I got this one when I lived in Los Angeles, but I'm going to draw my eyebrows on. I like to start in the center by my nose where my eyebrow naturally is, and then just go above my eyebrow. And I'm going to go back underneath my eyebrow with that Mayron Star Blend powder on a Bare Minerals eyeshadow brush. And then I'm going to use the Heavenly Blush Brush from Bare Minerals one more time and just really pack on that white powder because, as I said before, everything is going to really melt together. Now I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Super Skinny Liquid Eyeliner, and we're just going to put a wing on our eyes so that the false eyelashes that we will put on next have something to stick to, because they will not stick to your eye if you just have the lipstick as a base. It's too creamy and it will not stick to it unless you like pack powder on or give it something to stick to, which is why we're doing some nice winged liner. Plus, wing liner's fierce. You need some wing liner for an intense goddess look like this. I'm just gonna go under my eye. So basically what I do is, like, if you look straight, the colored part of your eye, right where it ends towards the middle, like towards your nose, I'm gonna start flaring it out to the bottom. And I'm just gonna pack on some more of that white Star Blend powder so that our NYX Cosmetics Milk eyeshadow pencil has something to really grab onto and it doesn't like immediately start baking into the other colors. I'm also going to go down my nose and just dot the tip of my nose as well. Right now I'm going to use a MAC 2224 brush. And I'm taking the Gray Star Blend powder and I am just going to go under my nose and then the sides of my nose. And then I am just going to buff that out with a Bare Minerals Flawless Face brush. And then I'm just going to go over it with the red again, just so the dark gray color doesn't look too intense. This is a drag look, so it's not going to look super natural. So just bear with me here. Now we're going back in with the red as our blush to really amp up our rosy cheeks for this look. And we're going to go over it with Strawberry Milk, just so it blends in a little better. And we're just going to stipple that out with a Bare Minerals Heavenly Blush Brush. This is kind of one of those brushes I can't live without. It's just a very versatile brush. It does so many things. And there we go. Now I'm going back in with a full Flawless brush from Bare Minerals, and I'm gonna just amp up my contour one more time, because as you can see, it kind of like melts into the cream base we did, so you kind of want to touch it up a few times. And I'm just going back in with the MAC Cosmetics 224 brush and the same Gray Star Blend powder, and I'm just gonna go over my crease to kind of carve out a faux crease. Now I'm going in with Fright Night Lashes in Allure Eyelash Glue. I got this at the IMATS in Los Angeles like 2 years ago, and it is my favorite eyelash glue, and I will definitely be getting some more. We're going to let those lashes set, and we're going to let the glue get tacky while we put on some NYX Cosmetics Zaza Zoom lashes. This is easily my favorite new mascara. It just makes your lashes so fluffy and natural looking, and it is just perfect for false eyelashes and just every day and whenever you want to use it. Now I am going in with NYX Cosmetics Milk pencil. I put the eyelashes on, and I also put some yellow contacts from UNESCO. I will link them down below. I can't remember what ones these were, but I think they were the fairy lenses in like gold or something, or yellow. I'll find it and I'll leave it down below. Now we are going back in with NYX Cosmetics eyeliner in Black Shimmer, and we are going to outline our lips. And I'm going to overdraw the top just because I've got like 50% DSLs and I need a bigger top lip to match my bottom one. And I'm also going to take it in the corners so that we can use NYX Cosmetics Wicked Lipstick in 08, and the color is... Oh, what is the color? Where do I find that? It's on the bottom. Mischievous. The color is called Mischievous, and it is a beautiful bright gold color. Perfect for this look. And now, just to finish our faces off, I'm just going to take a Tarte stippling brush, blah 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 blah, Tarte stippling brush and MAC Cosmetics Gold Deposit mineralized skin finish, just to amp up this look a little bit. Now I'm just applying a cosplay wig I got from eBay. I don't spend a lot of money on wigs, especially if I'm just doing a YouTube look with them. This wig probably cost me about $9. And I'm just going to put it on and kind of move it around as I need it. Make sure it's all nice. The bangs kept getting in my way, so I'm just going to keep fixing them, and I actually sprayed them with some Aquanet off camera. I need to find something better than Aquanet because it just really does not do the job for drag wigs. As you can see, I am having bangs for days. Now I'm putting some Halloween horns on to finish our Goddess of the Night look. You know me, I can't do anything without gothing it out a little bit. It needs to be a little darker. And there we go. There's our finished look. Now you look like Nexus, the Goddess of the Night. And you're ready to rule all the humans because your contour game is fierce.
Hey Vamps! As always, thank you for watching my video. I know this one was super long, but I appreciate everybody for sticking through it and watching this makeup tutorial. This makeup took me a super long time. It actually took so long my camera died, so I had to recharge it and finish filming the video. There's a hair in my face. Okay. So this video, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is for the NYX Face Awards. I will link the 2015 NYX Face Awards website down below. I will be submitting this video to NYX for the Face Awards in hopes that I can compete. If you don't know what the NYX Face Awards is, it is a collaborative YouTube challenge, if you will. It's multiple challenges with multiple looks, and you basically have to wow the judges, and they'll send you stuff and you get to compete and you get to do looks and you get to inspire people and have fun. The NYX Face Awards made a lot of people's careers, like for instance, someone that's newer in the community, or not so new because they competed last year. Let's get this straight, okay? Because this is 2015 and I want to compete this year. But it's Alex Faction. If you don't know who Alex Faction is, I will link his YouTube down below. He is hilarious and he does this segment called Alcohol, and he actually inspired me to compete in the NYX Face Awards. So I would like to give a personal shout out to Alex Faction. Thank you for inspiring me. You're super funny and I look up to you as a role model for my future YouTube channel and success on social media. So thank you for inspiring me, Alex Faction. This video will go on the NYX Face Awards website, and I will link everything down below. Please follow me on all social media. All links will be listed below. Everything is Xander with an X _ vamp like vampire. And as always, please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Also share if you can. It makes a world of difference for the videos